Before anything else, let's pause here. The breath is already moving, quietly, without instruction. In and out. The body knows how to continue without asking for permission. Sounds arrive, stay briefly, and disappear. Time feels like it's passing, but when you try to point to it, there's only this moment being noticed. I'm not trying to understand anything yet. I'm just aware that something is already aware. Most of life doesn't feel mysterious. We wake up, move through routines, speak, think, respond, repeat. The day carries us along, and we rarely question it. We say, "This is my body. These are my thoughts. This is my life." It feels settled, familiar, almost obvious. And yet, sometimes, there's a small interruption. Not dramatic, not spiritual. Maybe it happens while lying awake at night, or while washing your hands, or staring at nothing in particular. For a brief moment, the momentum slows, and you notice yourself noticing. The sense of being a person doing things softens, who slightly, enough to be felt. At first, it feels unnecessary to question this. Of course I exist. Of course I'm thinking. But when you look closely, certainty loosens. Thoughts appear before you choose them. Emotions rise without permission. Even decisions seem to form on their own. And only afterward do we say, "I decided." I might be wrong, but the mind doesn't feel like a commander. It feels more like a narrator, explaining events after they unfold. Imagine something forming in darkness. Slowly, quietly. Before names, before memory, before any idea of me. The Garbhopanishad speaks from this space not as poetry, not as symbolism but as observation. It points to existence before identity, before language, before story. Not as philosophy, but as a fact that's easy to overlook. Think of a river before it becomes visible on land. Underground, moving without being seen. The water is already there long before the surface appears. In the same way, awareness seems to be present before thought announces itself, before personality forms, before the sense of "I am" this solidifies. I might be wrong, but maybe what we call identity is something that arrives late. The body offers quiet clues. The nervous system reacts before words form. A sound startles the body before the mind names fear. A memory changes the breath before thought explains it. Sensation comes first. Interpretation comes later. Body, breath, and mind are not separate systems negotiating with each other. They are one continuous movement, unfolding moment by moment. Sanatan Dharma doesn't rush to define this. It treats ideas as maps, not beliefs. Words like Atman appear gently, not as conclusions, but as pointers. They suggest that what we truly are is not something we became, but something that was already present before thought, before memory, before form. The mistake is trying to grasp this intellectually instead of noticing it directly. This is where the inquiry becomes personal, not philosophical. Personal, because it's happening now. Notice how posture affects mood, how tension changes the quality of thought, how silence alters the sense of self. The Garbhopanishad isn't asking you to imagine a womb in the past. It is asking you to notice the same principle now, the way awareness holds experience before the idea of me steps in. There's a quiet, unsettling realization here. If awareness was present before identity formed, then maybe identity isn't the core. If sensations arise and pass, thoughts come and go, and even the sense of I am doing appears and disappears, then what exactly are we defending all day long? This isn't meant to disturb you. It's meant to loosen certainty gently. Notice this moment. As these words land, something is listening. Thoughts react. The body adjusts. Attention drifts and returns. And yet awareness doesn't change with any of it. It doesn't comment. It doesn't interfere. It simply allows everything to appear and disappear within it. The old texts trusted this simplicity. They didn't rush toward answers. They left space. They knew that what is fundamental doesn't need to be proven. It only needs to be noticed. I might be wrong in how I am assaling teas. Words are limited here. Don't believe me, investigate. Not be for just by quiet observation. There's no conclusion waiting at the end of this. No insight to carry away. Just a question left open, without urgency. If awareness was present before thought ever named you, then who are you, really, when you stop trying to define it?